Hi guys, I'm Jim and this is J&R Woodworking. We're working on that deck. Took a couple days of vacation. It's not supposed to rain. I'm going to show you what I got done and how we're going to do it. We're putting the decking on a 45, but it's going to change directions 4 times going across the deck. We're going to put it on like a herringbone pattern. So the 45 is going to go up, then it's going to come down, then it's going to go up. It should be interesting. But first, new tools. Let me show you what I bought. Went to Home Depot. Well, it's one of my favorite stores. I have a few. And I bought a new screw shooter. We decided to, after I bought my pass load, the wife decided, let's screw the decking down. I said, oh crap. But I ain't taking that back. So we bought, I had an old one. It's a DeWalt. And the problem with this one, it works okay, but the tip keeps falling out. I put in a screw, fine. Put in the next screw, the tip fall out. I spent more time putting the tip back in because it doesn't go in all that easy than I did actually putting screws in. So we went to Home Depot and I bought a Ridgid. Now, I don't know if you guys and gals out there know about Home Depot's line of tools. These are Ridgids. I predict that these tools are going to sweep the market, and I don't know why they don't put everybody else out of business. They're going to have to change their warranties to keep up with Ridgid. This drill is guaranteed for life. All you have to do is when you buy it, there's a packet in this paperwork right here, tells you about it. You fill out the warranty card, you mail it in, and you make sure you get an answer back. They will either hard mail it to you through snail mail or they will email it to you. I tell them mail it. I want a hard copy. I don't want to take a chance on messing it up trying to print it. You staple that to your book along with your sales slip, which you don't really need to keep it. It's guaranteed for life. A couple years ago, I've always had Craftsman tools. You'll still see me using some until they wear out. My cordless Craftsman drill wore out on me about 5 years ago. The batteries were all right. It came with a flashlight. The trigger on the drill broke. I tore it apart, found out what was wrong with it, tried to order a part for it. They wanted $75 for the trigger. Went down to Home Depot, it was right after Father's Day. They had some of these combos left over. It was a drill, a hammer drill, which I thought was about useless, 2 batteries, and a charger. Lifetime warranty. Even the battery is guaranteed for life. Have you ever had somebody tell you that in a Craftsman or Makita or DeWalt? No. But at first I didn't believe them, so I called the company. Oh yeah, she says, they're guaranteed for life. I said, who's your dealer in my area? I gave her my zip code. She gave me a name of a guy in Grand Rapids, about an hour away. I called him. I said, okay, you repair these things. I want to know the honest truth. Are they really guaranteed for life? He said, yes. You send them to me. He says, I'll look them over. If they haven't been dropped off the roof, if they're not full of drywall dust, they're not all beat up, parts are missing, he says, I'll call them and tell them to send you a brand new machine. That's all you got to do. I couldn't believe it. But the special deal I got on this screw shooter they got going on right now at Home Depot, everyone, it's not just the computer picking out every 20th customer. I went down to buy this, and this thing was $60 for this drill. lifetime warranty. I get up to the cash register, the little girl says, "Hey, would you like to fill out an application for a Home Depot credit card?" I said, "No, not really." I said, "I've had one, I canceled it, I threw the card away, I never use it. I use my bank card." She says, "Well," she says, "if you fill out this application and you're approved, we'll give you this drill for a penny." I said, "You're serious?" "Yes, I'll give this to you for a penny." She says, "I'll tell you what, I'll throw the penny in. It won't cost you a thing." So I said, "Okay, I'll play your game." I filled out the application. It took less than 5 minutes. She ran it through. Of course, it was approved. She rang up the sales slip. On the bottom of this, she ripped off the coupon, put it in a drawer, handed me my drill, and I'm out the door. Brand new drill for free. You can't beat that with a stick. Here's my slip. I don't know if you can read it, but here's the $59.97, $59.96 refund, total 1 cent. Hey, if you guys need some tools, I suggest you get your butts over there and start buying something. I stopped here tonight on the way home and picked up a chop saw. I'm not really sure if I'm going to keep that or not. But she asked me the same thing. I said, "Well, I just applied for one. Got it yesterday." She says, "It doesn't matter. You can apply up for 5 of them. Hey, when you get them, cancel them and throw them away. You get 5 brand new tools for free. Come on, guys. Get your butts over there." But right now, my last video, I talked about this pass load nailer. I tell you, I don't have anything bad to say about it yet. I haven't used it a lot, but I tell you, if you can fall in love with a tool, this is it. I mean, no more air hoses, no more dragging the compressor out there. This thing will shoot nails way farther than my Centco will. As far as sinking spikes, this baby, if you adjust this, it's got a nose piece you can adjust for depth. It'll sink them things a 1/4 inch out of sight. You won't see that nail head. This is awesome. I have to change a rim joist on the deck because it was in bad shape. We're going to go out and nail that baby on with this. I had one viewer write me and say, "Man, I can't wait to see this thing in action." Well, you got your dream come true today because we're going to nail that joist on. I sure ain't going to use a hammer. So let's go out there and take a look. Well, I hope you can hear me. I got this thing just wedged in position about where I want it, and we're gonna nail her on. Shove the battery in all the way. Okay, now I'm on top of the deck. You can see I got a quarter of the deck done. I've got this to do and this side. Now this edge I've already got cut. I cut it square from the house, and I had my father-in-law come over and we did the what did we use? We used 6, 8, and 10 measurements. You run down the side of the house 6 feet, you run out here 8 feet, and then you go diagonally to your points 10 feet, and you know that's square. It's a much better way to do it than a framing square that's only 2 feet long. You can come out here 8 foot from the house, and you know that's got to be square to the house. This side is where I just ran the boards over past where I knew I needed them, including the outside where the rim joist is. I've already got a line laid on that. I got the first 2 cut. I cut them before because you can't get your saw that close to the house without hitting it. So you cut the first 1 or 2 boards, you nail all the rest of them in, then you snap a line and just cut them all at once. Much simpler. Now, the reason I ran all these boards out past the rim joist is the style that this deck is done. I don't know, I guess I don't care one way or the other. What you do is you run a saw right down your rim joist, you cut all these boards off. Then instead of seeing this raw edge from down below, you nail another rim joist on top of the first one, and you leave a little reveal sticking up. That way you don't see any of this end grain, which I've never done a deck this way. I've always hung them out, marked them 1 inch overhang, and sawed them off. That's just the way I've always done it. This is something new. So the next step, we're going to cut this edge, then we're going to start laying the boards in. But this is where it's going to change from this direction to go this direction. And the next point where it's going to change is down to the next triple joist. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. That's the next point. It'll change to the opposite direction again. No, you can't. Now you can see that triple joist down here. Right there. Now these boards are going to be running this way. When I get down to here, they're going to be running this way again. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fitting and I guess just close cutting. It's going to be interesting. I'll let you know how it goes, and I don't know, I guess I'll let you know how it goes, and you can decide yourself if you want to build a deck this way or just build it the way that they typically build them. Okay, I'm back under the deck. As you can see, I've got that jack in there going up to that 4x6, and over here right above that steel bracket you can see a little cut. I had to cut that so it would actually bend. I couldn't bring it down as far as I needed it to get it flat again because there was no weight up there and there was nothing to push down on this 4x6. That's been under a load for probably the last 12 years from this tree, slowly bending it. It just doesn't bend back down that fast when you want it to. So you had to cut a little relief cut in it so it would open up, and I've got it back down where I wanted. I cut 1.5 inches the first time. I cut another 5/8 off it this time to get it so the top of the deck is level again. So that's about it on this thing. Let's go back in the shop. Okay, I'm back in here. I got to get to work, start shooting some screws. I'm going to take my brand new free rigid screw shooter and see if I can wear this bad boy out. So until next time, don't forget to subscribe. I got a lot of stuff coming up. I think this coming week, or maybe this week sometime, I'm not sure, I'm going to have that spray can trick online. Then I think I might do that dustless sanding filter I built. And golly, I don't know, I got so much stuff around here I'd love to show you. This place is a mess right now, especially me working on that deck. I grab a tool, I come in here at night, just set it on the floor and go in and collapse. I'm still getting questions about snappers. I sent out 2 answers today when I got home, before I even started. Keep them coming. I'd love to help you guys and gals. This was a gal. Hey, there's a lot of girls out there that'll show some of you guys up as far as being a mechanic. Don't doubt it a bit. I got some fixtures for my saw I want to show you. I got a ton of stuff. I told you, I've been doing this for 45 years, woodworking. It's just in my blood. Well, don't forget to subscribe. You can check me out on Facebook. God, I don't believe I did that. Oh, that's a private joke. And I guess until next time, have fun, work safe, and go get yourself a free tool. See you later.